Had a few showers earlier this afternoon. You can see most of those were right there in the Boston Mountains. Sun started to set. They really lost their fuel. They're fizzling out. Wouldn't rule out very stray sprinkle beyond tonight. The rain chances are just going to be on the decrease. We can take a look area wide and you'll notice not only are we pretty quiet, there is a cold front though tracking our direction. This is the front that's going to move through tomorrow. There are some scattered showers and some thunderstorms associated with that front. Those are going to be marching off towards the east-northeast, not likely to impact us here locally. Meanwhile, there's also an area of low pressure to the southeast. Why do we care about that? That's in southeast Arkansas. Well, it's sending us some humidity from the Gulf, and that's why it felt a bit more sticky out there today. So you got plenty of moisture, plenty of humidity in the air. Cold front coming. We'll probably see at least a couple of showers with that front as it moves through the area tomorrow, but we're not expecting many of them. Here's Futurecast 7 o'clock tonight. Our sky's mostly clear. A couple of clouds around the area. 10 o'clock tonight, getting ready to look at that super moon tonight. I do think we're going to have some clouds, but there should be enough breaks that we'll be able to enjoy it a little bit. Now, you get past midnight, the clouds are really going to be thickening up in advance of our cold front. Here it comes, 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. We're drying across the area. Winds are starting to shift out of the north as that front works its way through the area. Futurecast thinks it's going to move through with very little in the way of rain chances. I'll tell you, I think at least a couple of spotty showers are probably likely. I'll go with a 20% chance for tomorrow. This is at 10 o'clock. That front continues to slide off towards the south and east, but even as it clears us, our skies don't really clear up. Tomorrow's going to be an overcast day for many of us. A very slight chance of a stray shower here and there. Temperature-wise, a little bit cooler tomorrow, but you're thinking, Scott, a cold front, why is it not getting colder? It is going to get cooler. There's no question about that, but we really don't feel the benefits of this cold front until Wednesday, Thursday. In the meantime, tomorrow, 70s and 80s around the area once more. Here's what's happening. Big trough of low pressure, that's allowing that cold front to come through. On the north side of the jet stream where that trough is, it's largely cooler. But as we advance over the next couple of days, we find that jet stream lifting back towards the north, pushes the cold air with it. Meanwhile, we've got another ridge of high pressure building in the south part of the country. Ridge of high pressure. In the summer, we would just call that a heat dome. Nonetheless, it's going to be building in, and it's going to bring a return of those warmer temperatures the second half of this week and likely continuing into the weekend as well. So we get a bit of a break is the key takeaway before that warmth returns later in the week. How about that supermoon tonight? It's actually going to be the first of 4 consecutive supermoons. It's not technically any bigger. It's not technically any brighter, but it will have the illusion that it will. Officially full 10:47 tonight. Again, expect a couple of clouds around the area. Sunset tonight at 6:53, not too long from now as that sun begins to set. Looking area wide, it feels comfortable, largely current temperatures in the 70s and low 80s. Humidity's high today, but with that front coming through, the humidity is going to be dropping Wednesday, Thursday. So not only do the temperatures come down, humidity drops as well. It's going to feel good out there Wednesday, Thursday, especially in the mornings. We're talking about some cool, crisp starts to the day. 52 by Thursday morning. But then as that ridge builds in, you see what it does to those temperatures. We get closer to the weekend. Yeah, that thermometer's on the rise. In fact, by Sunday in the River Valley, we're near 90 degrees out there. A key takeaway with that high pressure that's building in, yeah, not only does it bring warmer temperatures, it also keeps us mostly dry. In fact, we don't have much in the way of rain chances beyond tomorrow over the next 7 days, so it's going to get cooler before it gets warmer. Meanwhile, we're likely going to continue to dry out for the foreseeable future.